Hi guys, it's Charger once again with another Grand Theft Auto Online video. So for this video, I'll be doing a review of the Nagasaki Shotaro. So if you haven't seen it before, you can actually find it on your phone's web browser, right over here in Legendary Motorsport. Okay, so they have added in a lot of new vehicles, so you're gonna have to scroll down quite a bit before you get down to it, but here it is right here. $2.225 million. So the thing about this motorcycle here is that before you even get the opportunity to purchase it, what you have to do is you have to play the adversary mode deadline. So let me scroll down here a little bit. So there's 7 different deadlines. You can complete any one of those 7. Okay, but here's the caveat: you have to win. If you don't win and just participate, you won't get the option to purchase it. Okay, so any of those 7 will work. It'll open up the option to purchase the Shotaro. And let's take a look and see what you can customize on this. Oops, did not mean to do that. Let me go back in real quick so I can see the customization options here. Alright, so you got your basic stuff: armor, brakes, engine, the horn, lights. So there's no neon kit for this. I mean, there's not really much to show for lights on there. Respray transmission, you got the turbo. You can change the wheels. I believe you can add this. It doesn't come stock with bulletproof tires, so it's definitely an add-on you need. You can remove the front mud guards, but that kind of defeats the purpose of the motorcycle entirely, in my opinion. Right, because it does have that Tron feel to it. Alright, so let's take this out. So it rides just like any other motorcycle. The handling is going to be a bit different because it is a longer vehicle. However, the acceleration is actually pretty good. But let me get over to Sandy Shores. Okay, so if you've never played Deadline before, it's gonna kind of remind you of the movie Tron, like I mentioned earlier, where in the adversary mode you can actually create light trails, and just like if you've ever seen the movie, it's going to be kind of similar, where you use the light trails to take out your opponents. Alright, so here we are at Sandy Shores. It's the not the best place to go, but it's the closest to my clubhouse location. So let's take a look at this. Alright, so you got the turn coming up here. So like I said, it has some pretty good acceleration. Okay, turning is actually not too bad either. Got some pretty good brakes on it as well. So this would actually look really much cooler at night. But this is basically what it looks like. And for the most part, this is what the stock vehicle looks like. One nice feature is when you do complete Deadline, you also unlock the outfits for it. So here's like one of the outfits here. And like I said, it does look much cooler at night. Alright, but let me get back to my clubhouse. We'll go over some pros and cons of this vehicle. And I'll give you my opinion on it. Ouch. So, I mean, going over some of the pros and cons right now, I mean, one of the cons is definitely the need to have to unlock this vehicle in order to be able to purchase it in the first place. Because, I mean, you go into those adversary modes by yourself, which I usually am. You know, I don't have very many friends that play this game online. So if you go in there on your own, you know, you get teamed up with some random people, and most of the time it's just kind of luck based. You know, you never know, like, is this person going to be good? Or, you know, I'm not very good myself, so yeah, a lot of these adversary modes. So, oops, didn't mean to do that. Let me go back out and get my motorcycle so I can get it back in the garage real quick here. But yeah, like I was mentioning, you know, it's kind of a luck of the draw. You're not guaranteed to always get a good group. But some people do like to troll, so they'll go in and they'll just kind of lose on purpose. And then you also got the price. I mean, $2.2 million, that's pretty steep already. Especially for a motorcycle. I mean, granted, it is a pretty cool looking motorcycle. And it's got some pretty good handling. It's got great speed, even without the upgrades. When I tried driving this stock without the upgrades, it's got some pretty good acceleration. But and you know, it's got that Tron feel to it. So I mean, if you're a fan of sci-fi type movies like that, adventure type, this is a pretty cool vehicle, I gotta say. But I mean, you know, again, it's like it's a motorcycle, so it's pretty open, as you can see. And as you saw, I was riding it, you know, bump into stuff at a really fast speed, you end up getting knocked off of it pretty easily. So that's one pretty big drawback to it. Another one, you know, like I said, it's open, so you get shot at pretty easily. You can use your own weapons while using it, but only the handhelds, none of like the assault rifles or RPG or anything like that. So mostly throwables, handguns, pistols, those types of weapons. So in the end, is it worth it? In my opinion, I would say it's not. There's other better vehicles out there, especially if you're trying to make money. You got the Oppressor Mark II, which I would probably recommend over getting this. So definitely save your money, get something else, something that'll help you make money, like I mentioned earlier. Even something as heavy as the APC, or even the Deluxo. I think right now the Deluxo is the most expensive vehicle in the game. So yeah, that's my take on the Nagasaki Shotaro. So if you have one and you like it, leave me a comment. Even if you don't like it, leave me a comment as well. If you're thinking about making a purchase on this vehicle, and you were kind of on the fence and you checked out this video, let me know how it influenced your purchasing decision, whether it influenced you to purchase it or not. Alright guys, well, I am Charger, thanks for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you next time.